Welcome back everyone. Today in this video we will learn about Microsoft Word 2010. Microsoft Word 2010 is a word processor software. Word processor means word processor are those software which help us to create, edit and format our text document. So MS Word is also a part of word processor. MS Word is being a most powerful word processor in word processing software group. MS Word allows us to add graphical object like picture, clip art and so many things to make our document attractive, informative and enhance the presentable. Another important part of documentation is representing the information in a tabular format. That is, representing the information or data which we are writing in our document that help us to represent in a table format. MS Word 2010 is not just allowed us to create a Word documentation file, also it helps us to use different operations in our tabular data. So in this chapter we will learn the uses of table in MS Word 2010. What is table? Tables are used to organize the information in the form of row and column. A table is a collection of rows and columns which intersect each other to form rectangular blocks called cell. Now here is two new words, that is rows and column. Okay, rows you might have heard before also, but these two lines, the form of these two lines are quite confusing. Now what is row? The vertical line, the standing line, this is a standing line. So the vertical line is called row. Okay, the vertical line is called row and the slanting line, this is a slipping line we can say. Slipping line is called column. Okay, so the intersection of rows and column make a block. This is a block. Okay, the rectangular form of rows and column intersection is called block. Data arranged in the form of table help us to quickly compare and analyze the stored information. Suppose you have saved any information in MS Word in a table format, so you can easily compare, analyze and quickly retrieve it. Retrieve means whenever the information is needed, you can quickly open the file and get it. Okay? MS Word is a wonderful application software. It allows to do editing and formatting in our document, such as typing, adding graphical objects, inserting table, inserting header and footer, and so on. So these all comes under a editing and formatting. Next is table. In this chapter, we are going to learn the use of table in Microsoft Word. So what is table? Tables are used to organize the information in the form of rows and column. Now rows is what? Row is horizontal line and column is a vertical line. Okay, don't get confused. Row is a horizontal line and column is a vertical line. Now we are going to create table using table button. Very first we will open the file, MS Word file, which we have already created. Now you can see here we having a blank document. Now for creating table, first option is using table button. Click table button in the table group on the insert tab. You can see here it is insert tab. First click on the table button. You can see here insert table is given already. So according to our choice, we can select how many rows and how many columns we want. Okay, so this is the first option. With the help of table button, we have created table. Next is creating table using insert table option. Okay, first was table button. Now second is insert table option. Again we will go here on the insert tab, click on the table. Here you will get the word, the easy way to insert table. Click here on the insert tab. There will be one dialog box. I can see here it will ask how many columns or how many rows you want. Suppose I want 3 columns and 4 rows. Okay, so okay, see, this is also a short way to create your table properly. Next option is creating table using draw table option. You might have seen here while we were creating using both two options, here we got another option. This is draw table. Okay, so let's use this one, draw table. We will draw a table with this. Here we have created a box. Now we'll create a column. Okay, this is also a good way, easy way to create table in your document. This way you can arrange the numbers of rows and column in your document. Okay, now our next is enter value in the table. As you can see, I have already prepared one table here. Okay, so for creating the table, we can enter the value in the table cell. What is table cell? This highlighted one will call table cell. Same with this also. This highlighted one will call this. Okay, this will call highlighted row, right? So now we are going to learn how we can enter our data in our table. First, click in the cell and enter the data. It's very easy. If you want to change the size of your cell, you can change. Okay, see, you can do the smaller or larger according to your comfortability. You can change it. Suppose I'm writing here 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Here I'll write the name of the students. Right, I have written Ria. Next I have written Manas. Next Priya. Next Rohit. And next Ram. Okay, so I have created table very easily. It's very easy. Just enter the cell in the cell where you want to put the data. Okay, now we will learn how to insert row or column in the table. Okay, suppose I have created this table and I want one extra row or column in my table. So what I will do, first I want this row same like this here. Okay, so first click here, this. After clicking here, click, right click. When the cursor, when the arrow will appear, you have to right click. Here you will get the insert option. Now it will ask where you have to add the column, right? Where you have to add the column. Like column, insert column to the left side or insert column to the right side. Suppose I want to add column to the left side. See, it will appear at the left side. Okay, again do this. Click here, insert. Now I want column to the right side. Okay, this is right side and this is left side. Now same we will do with the row also. Suppose I want one extra row here. First click, again right click, insert. Okay, now again here it is asking where you want to add new row. Insert row above this selected line or insert row below the selected line. So first I want to add above. Okay, what this row which I have already selected, I want one new row above it. Select it. See, I got one new row. Again I want one more extra row below the line. So first click it, get the option insert. Now insert row below. Click on the below. See, okay, this way you can add insert new row or new column in your table. Now, just now we have studied how to insert row and column in our table. Now we will learn how to select cell in our table. Okay, before telling you, let me tell you what are cell. Okay, this one. See, one single box is called cell. Okay, one single box. Only one single box, this one. Single box where you will point this mouse cursor this way, like this. This one will called cell. This one will also called cell. Wherever in the table you can insert any data, it will call cell. Okay. Now next is how we are going to select cell in our table. So first option is where we are having so many things. Okay, so many options we are having to insert cell or to highlight or to select cell in our table. So the first is, suppose we want to select any single cell. Only one cell we want to select. We will drag a mouse over it and we will click this. Okay, this way we have selected only one single cell. Next is to select all the cells in the row. Okay, row or column. Suppose I want to select the code of this students. Okay, code, only code I want. So I'll drag at the up side, I'll click over it. This way I have selected only the code numbers of the student. Next is to select all the cell in the column. Now I want to, we have selected this way. Okay, this called row selection, right? Now we want to select, suppose I want to select the data of Priya and pointing mouse pointer before it, clicking over it. This way I have selected an individual data of Priya. Okay, an individual person's data, right? So this way we can select a single column and this way we can select a single row, and this way we can select a single cell. Now suppose you want to select whole data. Well, I have not created much data over here. Suppose I want to select whole data. What we will do, we will come here at the top, click over it, this one. Okay, fine. I shown you how to create table using table button, using insert table option, okay, and using draw table option, entering value in the table, inserting row and column in the table, and inserting new row. Okay, so today I'm going to tell you how to select cell in a table. Let's start. So first, you can see here I have already created one table. Now we will learn how to select any cell in the table. Okay, you can select multiple rows, column, and whole data in the table by this method. I'm going to show you step by step. So first, to select a single cell. This is a single cell. First, what you will do, triple click inside the cell. Directly do triple click. 1, 2, 3, selected. Okay, next one, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, selected. Okay, by triple clicking inside the cell, you can select the data in our table. Next is to select all the cell in a row. Okay, suppose you want to select this row, this one, this whole row you want to select. So you will point the cursor here. Okay, you can see here arrow is on the screen. Tap twice, your whole row will be selected. This way you can select another row as well. And the next is to select all the cell in the column. Suppose you want to select these number series. Okay, only the number series you want to select. Put here. Until unless you will not get this black arrow, you will not able to select any row. You will get this black arrow. Click over it twice. 1, 2. See, 1, 2. We have selected the row. Next, do here. Let's select the subjects again twice and selected these subject. Fine. Now next is to select the range of the table cell. What you will do here, range cell. To select the range of the table cell means you can select any particular information from the whole table. Here I have created just only 3 data. You can see here. So if you are having so much data in your table, तो आप कहीं से भी कोई भी डेटा को पर्टिकुलरली एरिया उस एरिया पे जाके सिलेक्ट कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, दिस वे क्लिकिंग on that data thrice time. Now next is there is an alternative way of selecting whole data. Okay, suppose this is the this I have created a small table. You can create a table having so many data. This square button you can see here, just tap over it twice this way. Okay, when you will tap over it, when you will click over it 2 times, your data, all data will be selected. Now here is one more alternative way. We can say you can go here on the layout tab, view, review. Okay, when I was in home, I was not able to get the layout. I have to keep the cursor over in the cell. See, when I click over here, I'm able to see the tab here, layout. Then click over layout. Here you will get the option select. click over it. Now from here you can select row, cell, column or whole table. Okay, suppose I want to select a row this way. The first row is already selected. This way, suppose I want to select whole table. Select table. This way I have selected whole table data by the alternative way clicking on the select present in the layout tab. Now we will learn how to resize rows and column. Okay, when you insert new table in a Word document, you get all the columns of equal width and all the rows of equal height. But sometime to adjust the data in the row in the cell, you need to change their width and height. Okay, to change the height of the column. Suppose I want to change the height of the column. This is the height. Okay, so what I'll do, first I'll click here. I'll get different types of cursor. You can see whenever I'm clicking on the table, I'm getting so many different cursor. One is this one, I1. Okay, one is this blinking one. It is called exactly, this is a cursor. And one is this black one for selecting whole row, and one is this one, I with small and big columns. Okay, so and one more is this one, this. Whenever I'm dragging this pointer over the line, I'm getting this kind of cursor which shows us that we are able to manage the size of that cell, whether we want to increase it or decrease it. Fine, so I have put it here, this. I'll click it and I can increase or decrease the size of the cell. See, suppose just now I have increased the size. Now I want to decrease the size this much. This way, until unless we will not get this kind of cursor. See, this one, black one. We will not able to decrease and increase the size. Suppose now to change the height of the row. Think, I want to change the height. Right now, just now we were doing this way. Okay, we were changing the width. Now we are going to change the height. For height, we can do this. It's really very simple. When you will do it, when you will practice it at home, you will easily learn it. Okay, it is not a rocket science. This way, when you will get this one, you can see here the black one, cursor pointer. When you will drag this way, it will increase, and when you will bring it closer to the line, it will decrease. Okay, now the next topic is changing border style and cell shading. What it is? Listen it. When a new table is inserted, Microsoft Word applies a half point black dot. Okay, half point black solid line border. This is whenever we are creating a table in a Microsoft Word, जो भी हमारी ये लाइन का लेंथ होता है वो हमेशा बाय डिफ़ॉल्ट हाफ पॉइंट ब्लैक बोला जाता है इसको. ठीक है, हाफ point black solid line. Okay, so you can change the border style, color and can give shades effect inside the cell. That means we can change the border color, और जो भी इंफॉर्मेशन हमने अंदर लिखे हुए हैं उसको हम कुछ चेंजेस करके अपने डॉक्यूमेंट को प्रेजेंटेबल बना सकते हैं. So let's do this. Okay, so first we will go design tab under the table tool. Again the problem is there. You can see here no table tool is given, so it is not a problem. We have to go in any cell. हमें पहले कहीं पे भी जाना है सेल के अंदर by clicking over it. Okay, now you can see here table tool. Cursor, whenever you will choose any design, any layout, the cursor should be in the cell. Got it? The cursor always should be in the cell. Then you will able to get these some hidden options. So first we have to go here in the design tab. Under this table tool, you can see here different table styles are given here. Fine. Select it. Now you will able to do these style with your table. Okay. This way you can style any, choose any style. Here different, here many more table styles are given. Okay. So I am selecting this one. This I got it. Now I want to change the border. You can see here my border is very light one. I want to make it dark. Again we will go here, tap on the cursor. Here you will get a border option. I want to all border. Okay, because what happened is all border means I have not selected the whole table. जब तक मैं ये पूरा टेबल सेलेक्ट नहीं करूँगी, it will not apply in whole, right? So for applying whatever options I am selecting from here, for applying over it, I have to select the data whatever present in our table. So click over it. Let's move to the border, select it and all border. Now that has happened. Fine. So this way we can change our border. Suppose I want to make a shading. Again go at that part. I can choose color from here. Again the mistake what I have done, I have not selected the whole data. Now whatever I'll choose the color from here, that will applied over all the data. Color. See. This way I can choose my favorite color whatever I want to use. Suppose my favorite color is blue. This way I have selected blue. Okay. Right now we have studied how to do table styling. Okay. Now we will study calculation as well. You can also perform calculation on a numerical data in a table. The calculation can perform either a row wise or a column wise in the last column cell. Okay. So I have increased one more column. Now we will see how we can do calculation of sum of these numbers. Suppose I want the sum of Ria's marks here in this cell. So first we will click over it, then we'll go here, table tool. Again this cursor will not appear until unless you will not put that cursor into the cell. Okay. After clicking over it, you will see here fx, this formula 1. Click over it, right here sum left. Sometime it is written over here above, below or something else also. So you have to write here sum left. Click here. You will automatically get the sum of these two digits. Now with the Sonu and Ram as well. Click over here. Click FX. See here. It is written above. By default sometime it happens, but we have to change it. We have to write here left. If we will write, if we will not write here left, our answer will automatically will shift at the here, this side, and it is not appropriate for the table information. Again left 40. You can see here 20 plus 20 is a 40. Next is 60 plus 30. Again put the cursor in the cell, come to fx formula. Again it is by default above. Okay, change it as soon as possible. Left, click OK, 90. Okay, this way we can do many calculation as we want. Like this you can also use the other functions such as average, maximum, minimum, count, product for performing other calculation as needed. The same way you can do here average also. Okay, and you can find the maximum number, minimum number, and product of these numbers. Now, our last topic is rearranging data in a table. Okay, rearranging data. As you can see here, I have written these data randomly. I have not written these names according to the attendance, or we can say on their marks basis. You can see the highest marks is 90, and I have written over 90 at the last, and the lowest marks is in the between, and the average marks is in first. So I want to make the change here. What I'll do, I'll click over it again, I'll select it, and I want the change according to the name. Okay, according to the name. You can see here RIYA, RIA, RAM, RAM. So RAM should be first, yes, because RA is coming first. You might be knowing how to use the dictionary. The same way I want to change these numbers. I'll go here again to the table tool, layout option, here to the A to Z sorting. Sorting is what? Where we can change the information in a proper manner. It's asking what you want to change, column 1 or column 2. I want to change this one, column 2. Put here column 2. Okay, they see here we go. RAM is first. You can see here all the details of RAM now at above, at the top of the table. Okay, and the Sonu, which who is securing lowest marks, it is the last. But what I have done, I have changed these numbers, these name on the basis of dictionary manner. Okay, dictionary we used to see now, first alphabet R, then A, then M. This way I have changed. So we can do many changes. Okay, not only this, we can change according to the minimum marks, maximum marks, on the basis of average as well, right? So this way we can change our data in a proper manner. Now we reach to the end of this chapter. I hope you understood each and every topic, practical and theoretical also. Now we will meet in the next lecture. Till then, take care.